Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Power moves in the market, Pelosi's tech investments, Bezos' billion-dollar sell-off, and a Paramount Skydance deal on the horizon. Record highs for S&P and Nasdaq amid economic data supporting rate cuts. Tesla soars as most undervalued AI play, while U.S. national debt treads an unsustainable path, according to Powell. Fed seeks more favorable data for inflation confidence, and a major shift at J.P. Morgan as chief global market strategist prepares to exit. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these intriguing headlines. Recently, Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi made public her financial transactions. She has invested in semiconductor industry leaders, Nvidia and Broadcom, with each investment valued between $1 to $5 million. In contrast, she has lessened her holdings in Tesla and Visa. These financial moves took place during a period of increased expenditure on artificial intelligence, which has resulted in a significant rise in the shares of Nvidia and Broadcom by 154% and 52% respectively within this year.
The chief executive officer of Nvidia, Jensen Huang, has recently offloaded 1.3 million shares from his own company's stock. This move comes in the wake of a significant price surge this year, amounting to 155%. The sale has resulted in a substantial gain for him, approximately $169 million. Currently, Nvidia's market capitalization has surpassed the $3 trillion mark. This places it alongside tech behemoths such as Apple and Microsoft in this highly exclusive group.
Jeff Bezos, the executive chair of Amazon, has sold 25 million shares this week, amounting to $4.93 billion. This information is according to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. In this year alone, Bezos' earnings from selling Amazon shares have reached approximately $7 billion. Despite these substantial sales, he continues to hold a 10% stake in the company.
The agreement between Paramount Global and Skydance Media is expected to be finalized this weekend. The terms remain mostly the same as those in the unsuccessful agreement from last month. The updated deal involves $100 million each for national amusements and indemnification. Sherry Redstone, who holds controlling interest in Paramount, will receive $1.75 billion for national amusements. Meanwhile, Skydance has plans to purchase 50% of Paramount Class B shares at a price of $15 per share.
On Wednesday, both the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite reached unprecedented highs, propelled by economic data that indicates a possible initiation of monetary policy easing by the Federal Reserve. In contrast, the Dow experienced a minor decline due to setbacks in its healthcare components. The latest economic indicators reveal a deceleration in job creation and shrinkage in the U.S. services sector, suggesting potential vulnerabilities within the robust labor market. These factors could trigger more assertive interest rate reductions, thereby enhancing long-term growth prospects.
Shares in Tesla saw a rise of 2.4% during pre-market trading. This comes on the heels of a 10.2% increase on Tuesday. The surge was driven by an encouraging Q2 deliveries report and the upcoming robotaxi event scheduled for August 8. Wedbush Securities has upped its price target for Tesla to $300, indicating that Tesla's yearly production could soon hit the 2 million units mark. In a positive scenario, analysts are of the opinion that Tesla's autonomous driving technology could have a valuation of $1 trillion.
The escalating levels of debt in the United States are triggering alarm. Presidential candidates are contributing trillions to the deficit. In this fiscal year, the U.S. is projected to expend $892 billion on interest payments, which exceeds defense spending. Specialists caution that the current trajectory is not maintainable and may result in inflation and economic instability. Due to these hazards, credit rating agencies have lowered their outlook for the U.S. Comparable problems are being observed worldwide in nations such as Japan, France, Canada, and the United Kingdom.
In the month of June, officials from the United States Federal Reserve maintained the federal funds rate at a peak not seen in 23 years, between 5.25% and 5.5%. They are waiting for more promising inflation data to emerge. The Core Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which is the preferred measure of inflation by the Fed, is approaching their target of 2%. Despite indications of disinflation and a robust labor market, these officials are reluctant to claim success over inflation or reduce interest rates until they have further proof.
Marko Kolanovic, the chief global market strategist at JP Morgan Chase, who is recognized for his contentious stock market forecasts, is stepping down after a tenure of 16 years. The position of the sole head of global research will now be occupied by Hussein Malik. In spite of maintaining a bullish outlook in 2022 when there was nearly a 20% drop in the S&P 500, Kolanovic continues to hold a bearish view even as the index shows signs of recovery. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay invested. Until next time, keep aiming for those financial stars. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow dawns, take care and goodbye for now.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.